Matt Larson with Big Sioux Media. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Big Sioux Media Coaches Show. Coming up, I had a chance to talk with all 5 coaches again this week. We'll talk about their previous games and preview their upcoming games here prior to the Christmas break. Stay tuned. The Coaches Show comes up right after this.
If you're like most people and you get hungry and you're in a hurry, you need to stop by Cubby's of Dell Rapids. From breakfast items to lunchtime snacks and more, Cubby's of Dell Rapids is a terrific place to stop. Also, check out their mouth-watering, delicious Godfather's Pizza specials, too. Fill up your car or truck, head inside for your favorite snacks and beverages, too. And you'll be back on the road in no time at all. Cubby's, located at 220 North Highway 77 in Dell Rapids.
Now on special this month at the Dell Rapids Dairy Queen, get a quarter-pound cheeseburger for just $1.99. That's right, a quarter-pound cheeseburger for just $1.99. The Dell Rapids Dairy Queen is now blending frothy and refreshing orange Julius and freshly made smoothies of strawberry banana, triple berry, strawberry, mango pineapple, and orange. And don't forget about the always delicious Blizzard treats at the Dairy Queen, located at 404 State Highway 77 in Dell Rapids.
Welcome back to the Big Sioux Media Coaches Show, joined now by Coach LeBrun. And Coach, coming off a win on Tuesday night, give us your thoughts on the win over Centerville.
Matt, I thought we played really well. There was some really big spurts. We had some good runs in the game. At times we let them back in when we didn't play very well on defense. But overall we played with great hustle, great effort, and our girls didn't let the other team get ahead at any point, so they did a good job of that.
See, I know you're kind of in a tough part of your schedule right now. You're preparing for 2 games coming up here in the next few days. Let's first talk about Dubrook on Thursday. What do you know about them and what do you need to do for the win?
I saw Dubrook play this weekend. They like to trap a lot. They like to trap full court. They like to do some half-court trapping, and they just like to keep you out of control or try to get you to be out of control and turn the ball over. They use their length. They're a lot of taller girls that like to tip passes, and we just need to stay under control and to kind of keep our own tempo, not let them get us out of control.
And see, you play Dubrook Thursday and you turn right around Saturday at the Entringer Classic. Looking at my notes, you take on a Castlewood team. What do you know about them, and how do you prepare for them just a day of break between the 2 games?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen Castlewood in the last couple of years, but what I do know about them is that they're a really good shooting team, and we'll just have to play good defense. We can't allow any open shots. Good closeouts on those shooters, and hopefully we can contain the shooting.
All right, well, good luck in your next 2 games. We're going to take a little break here for the Christmas break after this weekend, so I wish you a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk again after the break.
All right, thank you, Matt.
Thanks. Stay tuned. We got more coming up on the Big Sioux Media Coaches Show in just a moment.
We're in a brand new year, and if you're looking to make some improvements inside the home, maybe some painting, new doors, whatever you need, stop by Dell's Lumber in Dell Rapids. If it's outside materials for a bigger construction or building project, you'll find the materials and products at Dell's Lumber. And don't forget about their rental of power tools, plumbing tools, floor care equipment, and more. Dell's Lumber, your do-it-best center, 306 Liddell Avenue in Dell Rapids. Call 428-5645.
For family entertainment, stop by the Dell's Bowl in downtown Dell Rapids. Stop by for a delicious breakfast or lunch and enjoy the food and conversation at the Dell's Bowl in downtown Dell Rapids. They have adult leagues, kid youth bowling, specials during the week, and reserve lanes for parties, birthdays, and other events. Call the Dell's Bowl 428-3800 in downtown Dell Rapids, South Dakota.
Welcome back to the Big Sioux Media Coaches Show, joined right now by Coach Pearsall. And Coach, you had 1 game since we talked last week, the win at West Central. Give us your thoughts on how that game went for you.
Well, it was a good first game. We came out and played aggressively. Offensively, I was pretty pleased with our ball movement. We ended the night with, I think, 17 assists, and that's something really big that we want to do this year is move the ball. Defensively, we came out aggressively, forced some turnovers on them. There's some things we got to get better at defensively, no doubt. But it was a good starting point of the season. West Central's a quick team, a pretty physical team, and it was good to see our guys respond to the challenge. The thing I was most pleased about, we won the rebounding battle. We out-rebounded them by 13 boards, and that's a big emphasis for us throughout the season.
Right, so you've had about a week off. What are the things you've been focusing on in practice?
Well, kind of the same things we've been working on in the early season. You know, rebounding's a constant focus, and we got to keep working on that. We want to show some more improvement defensively, fighting through screens, better closeouts, just doing things consistently and doing them the correct way all the time. And then offensively, just trying to fine-tune some things and continue to add some more things as we go, and get guys in good scoring positions.
Right. So you got one more game before Christmas break, not including the Intringer Classic. That's T this Friday. What do you know about them, and what do you need to do to pick up a win?
Well, T's a good team. They're a really good team. Got second in the state tournament last year. They lost a lot of seniors too, but they bring back a lot of quickness. They don't necessarily have some of the size they had last year, but they're really quick. They're very, very aggressive. They play a tough zone defense. And they really try to get turnovers out of that zone defense and get out and run in transition. So we got our hands full. We're going to have to play awfully well. We're going to have to come out and shoot the ball well. We're going to have to really break down their defense, and then we're going to have to play good defense on the other end as well.
All right. Well, good luck on Friday. We're going to take a little break for Christmas break, so we wish you Merry Christmas, and we'll talk again after the break.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
We'll be back with more on the Big Sioux Media Coach Show in just a moment.
Dell Rapids Ace Hardware is the stop to make for home winterizing needs. Do you have enough ice melt? What about a snowblower? Dell's Ace Hardware makes it easy and convenient. Open 7 days a week. Also pick up the indoor products you need. Ace Hardware has equipment and inflatable rentals as well. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 8, Saturday 8 to 6, and Sunday 9 to 5. Dell's Ace Hardware, 406 State Highway 77, Dell Rapids, 428-5959.
The Pizza Ranch of Dell Rapids has plenty of room for meetings or for get-togethers with family and friends, plus a game room for lots of entertainment. Now here's the best part of eating in at the Pizza Ranch: great chicken, mashed potatoes, vegetables, great salads, and great pizza. If you have a group needing a fundraiser, contact the Pizza Ranch in Dell Rapids to find out how they will help you with your group. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. That's the Pizza Ranch in Dell Rapids.
Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Welcome back to the Big Sioux Media Coaches Show, joined now by Coach Jorgensen. And Coach, since we last talked, you've had a couple of meets, the first one being the Watertown tournament last Saturday.
Yep.
Thoughts on how that tournament went? I know you talked briefly that you might be a little short-handed on that one. How did that go for you?
We were a little short-handed, but it did go well. We won some pretty decent matches, and obviously we lost some big ones too, but Watertown really has a strong team this year, and they kind of put one on us. But we wrestled right with Sisseton. We beat Millbank, and we lost to Madison. But being shorthanded, I thought we did pretty well for what we had, and, with the varsity wrestlers out. So.
Then you also had a meet on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, your first DAC 12 meet in Lennox. You wrestled a couple teams, T and Lennox. How'd that turn out for you?
We won one duel against T, and then we lost a close one against Lennox. We beat T 49-24, and we lost to Lennox 36-42. Again, still a little short-handed. Yeah, we will get a couple guys back for this weekend, which will be nice. But there were good duels last night, and we had some exciting matches, and we had 4 undefeated wrestlers last night. Sutton Adams, Austin Yulberg, Leon Maxwell, and Jacob Peavy were all 2-0 last night.
Good. Well, now you transition into the tournament coming up this Saturday. You play in Madison is the match. Tell us a little bit about that tournament.
That tournament's going to be a little tough. It's going to be in their brand new facility, 4 mats across their gym floor, and so that'll be interesting. And they've added some more teams to that tournament, a little mix of A and B teams both. There's going to be some very good matches there, and it's going to test us a little bit, which is going to be nice. So we'll see how it all plays out as the weekend continues here.
All right. Well, we wish you good luck in that tournament. We're going to take a break for a couple of weeks for Christmas, so we wish you a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk again after the break.
Wish you a Merry Christmas too.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Stay tuned. We got more coming up on the Big Sioux Media Coaches Show in just a moment.
Hello, this is Bob with Dell's Auto. We are always, not once in a while, always 20 minutes north of high prices. Of course, if you're from Garrettson or somewhere else, maybe Brookings, maybe we're 40 minutes south of high prices. Doesn't matter. We beat people on price, that's where we start. We need you as a customer, not once, all the time. We'll take care of you from front to back. So come on down to Dell's Auto. We're here to get along all the time.
Sievertson Spinal Care of Dell Rapids is a premier chiropractic clinic of the Midwest, serving patients from the tri-state area. Dr. Sievertson's specific and gentle approach to chiropractic care allows him to see patients of all ages with all types of concerns. Utilizing state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment and precision spine analysis, Dr. Sievertson uses a gentle hands-on NUCA adjustment to restore the body back to health. If you want help with your problems, then act immediately. Call 428-4778 to schedule your free consultation and a screening.
All right, welcome back to the Big Sioux Media Coaches Show, joined now by Coach Schmidt. And Coach, the first thing I want to talk about is you've had a busy week. You'll have 4 games in a span of 7 days. From a coaching aspect, how difficult is that to work on the things that you need to work on from game to game with just a limited number of practices in between?
Well, I think ideally you want to have a game and then be able to correct things in practice the next day and throughout the week. And but there are positives to it as well. You know, you get game experience, bang, bang, bang. In a tournament, you may have to play several games in a row. So, you know, with that said, you work around stuff like that.
Well, since we last talked, you've had a couple of games. First, let's talk about the game in DeSmet. Tough loss to open up the season, but I thought the game was a lot closer than the score indicated. Your thoughts on the game in DeSmet?
Yeah, it ended up 50-32. We scored 3 points in the fourth quarter, so you're right. We were in it till then, but our kids played hard, and DeSmet's got a great inside player, Japers. He caused us all sorts of problems at both ends of the floor. Being 6'7", and he could score and pretty handy. So, but overall, we were pleased with what we accomplished.
So then you turned around Monday night, Bridgewater Emory. Your thoughts on that game?
Well, we just didn't shoot the ball well. We played good defense again, and we had some errors late in the game where we could have, cut the margin down, and we missed free throws. We were 6 of 21 from the line, and that doesn't count one and one. So, that's an area that we can work on. Shooting we knew would be a challenge, and we'll keep working on that.
So now you look ahead. You got 2 games this week: Centerville, and you also have Dubrook on Friday. What does your team need to do to pick up a win in either of those games?
Well, Centerville has one of the best players in the state. And so we've got to find out how we're going to stop that kid, an O'Malley kid. Good shooter, scored averaged 19 points a game last year. So that'll be a challenge for us. Dubrook, don't know a lot about them, although they're predicted to be in the upper half of our conference. So, we're work in progress. Our kids are trying. Our attitudes are good. They're playing hard, and we're going to try and control all those things that we can control. So,
all right. Well, good luck this week, and we're going to take a little break for Christmas. So we wish you a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk again after the break.
Okay. Thanks, Matt.
Stay tuned. We've got more coming up on the Big Sioux Media Coaches Show in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Craig Libas, CEO and Managing Partner at Executive Recruiting Consultants. We are a recruiting firm that specializes in the recruiting and placement of individuals in many industries throughout the Midwest and country. Our team specializes in, but not limited to, the following industries: accounting, agriculture, banking, finance, HR, and manufacturing. Please contact any of our team members and partners now and see how we can take your organization or career to the next level.
The villas on Clubhouse Court of Dell Rapids offer single-family homes with 3-car garages. Located on a quiet street on Rocky Run Golf Course, no-step construction, and easy entrance. Maintenance-free living including lawn care and snow removal, plus the opportunity to specify custom options. If you're in the market for a new home, check out www.villasonclubhouse.com or call 366-0808. The Villas, small-town living and quality of life that is second to none.
Big Sioux Media Coaches Show, joined now by Coach Clark. And Coach, 10 days off since your last game. Things you've been working on since then?
We've been cleaning a lot of things up. It was good to have that first game. Just kind of look at some of the things we needed to work on, and so a lot of offensive cleanup stuff. we're still getting in shape, so we've been running a little bit, and we had a scrimmage last night, Tuesday night, just kind of like a game night thing, so we played quite a bit that night. So it's been kind of a good feeling. We kind of able to relax a little bit and really just focus on a few things.
Well, now with this part of the schedule, you got games back-to-back. First tee on Friday, Hamlin Saturday. What does your team need to do to pick up wins these 2 nights?
Yeah, it's just really going to be, for us, we're a young team, just limit mistakes, and that's a big part of it. We're not going to worry too much about what T does or what Hamlin does right now. We're going to worry kind of about what we do and just do the things that we do and try and execute them and play with a lot of intensity.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking time talking to us. Have a Merry Christmas.
All right, you too.
We'll see you Friday and Saturday. We'll have both games here on Big Sioux Media.
All right.
And we'll talk to you after the break.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Big Sioux Media Coach Show in just a moment.
Walking down the street, you know most everyone you meet. Every rope made of many different fibers. Of all the homes you've ever known, this one's your own. You know it's good and getting better all together. Together, your neighbors and your friends. Pull together, your neighbors and your friends.
If you are loving this winter weather for outdoor fun, then you need to check out OpenThrottleMotobrokers.com. That's OpenThrottleMotobrokers.com. You can look over their wide assortment of snowmobiles and other accessories too. Open Throttle is located on the west edge of Dell Rapids, just off the interstate, and they can rev up your winter season with a snowmobile, an ATV or UTV. Open Throttle Motor Brokers, 428-3030. Open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday, Saturday 9 to 3. That's OpenThrottleMotorbrokers.com.
Well, that's going to wrap things up for this week's Big Sioux Media Coaches Show. That'll be our last one before the end of the year, so we want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. Also, don't forget that coming up this Friday, we'll have both of the Courier basketball games, the girls and boys, as they take on the T-Titans. And on Saturday, we'll be up in Flandreau and webcasting the St. Mary and Public girls at the Entringer Classic. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Larson for Big Sioux Media.